Hello, everybody. We are live. I have Tobi with me, and we are going to be talking about Diamond Lane today, you guys. So, Tobi, before I get into anything at all, well, just so you guys know, if you're watching this and you don't know what Diamond Lane is my mastermind group. It's group coaching. It's basically like you're on my team. And I'm not saying like you're not on your existing team anymore, but I'm saying like you get this sort of like coaching and training from me as though you're on my team. That's really what Diamond Lane is. So weekly group coaching, we have monthly AFT sessions, we have daily checklists that push the needle on your business. It's just, we'll talk about it here. So Tobi, what was life like? First of all, how long have you been with Young Living?
It's 2002.
Ooh, that is 12 years? 18 years.
17.
Man,
17. Since my second child was born. I was introduced to the oils right after my second child was born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so in those 17 years, I'm just finding the video on my phone. I'm totally not ignoring
I thought you were doing the math.
No, yeah, let me figure that out. Well, seriously, I said 12 years, right? So, what was your business? When did you try to start doing the business?
So, probably, it was probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 years before I started tinkering with the business. And I was one of those people, like, I didn't know there was even a business involved. Nobody said anything.
Yes.
I had no idea. I had an upline that kind of just didn't really, like, I don't know what happened to her. And I ended up meeting friends through homeschooling that were in the business, and I moved. And which was the best move I ever made, because they're the dearest friends. I've made the most incredible friends through Young Living.
Yeah.
And so I did the business for several years until about 10 years ago. And then I stopped.
What made you stop?
So I moved. I moved and I was homeschooling 3 kids at the time. And honestly, it was right around compliance stuff happening. And I was scared. I was really like, I was doing Dr. Mom classes all the time. And I kind of didn't, like, I felt like I didn't know how to talk about the oils anymore.
Yeah.
And being compliant. It kind of freaked me out. So, actually, when I first stopped, that happened later when I tried to come in. But when I first stopped, it was mostly like I was in a new town, 3 kids, homeschooling, overwhelmed. And I decided to go back to doing speech pathology when I went back to work. I'm a speech pathologist. So I did do that for a little while. And then I came back. So I've kind of been in and out of it, which I don't recommend. So it's a beautiful thing that it's still there. It was still there for me. And I still have people from my original team years ago that are still with me, but I would have liked to have had the momentum of continuing to build it. But I never had the tools that I needed at all. I had incredible mentors, incredible upline, and I've tried all the things.
Yeah.
I have lots of reference material. I've, been to several conventions. I've done a lot of the things. And I actually, at convention this past summer, I remember sitting in the lobby at Little America with my upline and another cross line on our team and saying, we need to have a system. We need to figure out how to digitize this system. Like, I was loving the funnel. I was like doing kind of pulling pieces of different things that I'd learned together and saying, like, we need to create a system though that, like, I can't keep it all in my head. I just can't. Mm-hmm. And I had talked to my son, who's like, he's a techie guy. Yeah. And I talked with them and like, can you build me something, So yeah, I was really happy to find you, which was right around the time that I did Diamond Bound. And I was feeling really fired up. And I watched a video of yours and I was like, you were doing Beehive at the time. And I was
Oh,
just like,
right. Yeah, that was
I
before I
was
knew
doing it
about.
too.
Yeah.
And I was really excited about it. And then you brought up get oiling and I was just like, I'm in.
An
That's it.
oil one? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. One that's
I was like, this
specifically for
is,
Young Living.
yeah. Well, because I had done something else that was, I've done a few things through the years. Been there, done that. Never felt this focused.
Awesome.
So yeah, it was.
So you found out about around Diamond Bound. I love Diamond Bound, by the way. That was fantastic. Um, so you found out around Diamond Bound. Whenever did you enter the Gold Getters group first and then get into Go for Gold, or did you get into? Because some people get into Go for Gold first and then come into Gold Getters. Some people come into Gold Getters and then get into Go for Gold. Like there's kind of two different types of people. Which were you?
I didn't jump in right away. I think I did Gold Getters for a little while and was kind of feeling you out.
Yeah,
Trying to get a
that's
sense of
wise.
what was going on. And I was like, I don't know if I can throw more money at this business. I was kind of going through that. Um, and I started to do, there was something that was free. I don't know if
Yeah,
it was
90 Days to
silver.
Silver.
90 Days to Silver. I started to do 90 Days to Silver and I was like, ooh, I really like this. And then you did something. I don't remember what it was exactly, but you did. I saw you talk about something and I remember sitting down with my husband that night and saying, I need to do this. And he's like, I've never seen you more excited about anything in all the time you've been doing Young Living. And he's always pushed the business. He sees that it's the way to go.
Yeah.
And has been supportive ever since I brought him to convention.
Oh yeah.
He came to convention. He bought me an Aroma Complete. He was like, "We're in," So
Guys dig convention. Yeah.
yeah,
If you can get
yeah,
your husband to convention, you've got a partner for life, like a business partner for life, period.
absolutely. He
Yeah.
was like all in, and that was back in the day when Gary spoke for hours,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was amazing. So anyway, he was supportive, and we talked about it, and he was like, "Yeah, let's do this," and he was like. I think I went all in at the same. It was a little bit intense because I came in. I don't know if you remember this because I reached out and I was like, I don't know what's going on. He was like, just do the Diamond Lane thing. Like, if you're gonna do this, let's do this. Jump all in. And so I jumped into like Go for Gold with Get Oiling, with Diamond Lane, and it was like this. I felt like the 28-day challenge kind of snuck up before I even finished the Go for Gold part, and I still haven't finished the 90 days. I got into 3 days of the 90 days.
Oh, that's fine. If you're in Diamond Lane, you don't need to be in 90 Days to
Right,
Silver because you have your daily.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I kind of just jumped in and fast tracked.
Yeah.
And just like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna just go all in and do it.
Nice. Let me see what people are. Oh my word, people are saying stuff. Sarah said Diamond Lane is lit. Get your people in Go for Gold so you can get your free months through referrals. That's one way to get into Diamond Lane, you guys. It's not, you don't have to spend a bunch of money. Sarah, that was 6 years ago and compliance is still intimidating, not gonna lie. Yep. Sarah, Diamond Bound is fire. Martha needs to speak there. You guys need to ask them for me to speak there. Somebody messaged me yesterday and said they were reaching out to them personally to ask them. If enough people ask them, they're going to say yes, you guys. So there's a lot of you out there. If you ask them for me to speak, they will do it. Beata, oops, let me get back here. Yes, I hope you speak about Diamond Bound this year. Well, come on, you guys. Nancy, hashtag Gary on. Yes. So you got into Diamond Lane, and what has Diamond Lane done to help you move the needle on your business? What kind of like, can you say like things that you've learned through Diamond Lane that you don't think you would have learned otherwise? Or maybe it's mindset, maybe it's confidence, maybe it's security. What has Diamond Lane done for you specifically?
Yeah, I think, well, first of all, the community is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's such and I love that we're international. Like, it's just so cool.
Yeah.
So I really look forward to the coaching calls. I think that that's really, it's just different than my upline. I love my upline. She's a dear friend. It's just different. I feel like I have much more of a business focus, much more of a like targeted, this is my lane.
Yes.
And going this way.
Yes.
And it's just a sense of like, even just the call today, being able to hash out some of the things and really get clarity on them, as opposed to floundering and trying to figure it out myself. That's been really helpful. And the mentoring program, I'm just touching on it, but I've had a little bit of one-on-one with other people in the group, and that's been super helpful. And I love having the lit now, especially now that it's texting. Love that.
Yes.
So that coming in and having that like very clear, this is what I got to do today. Yeah. It's like, I function better.
Yeah. You don't have to think about how many people spend literally at least an hour every day thinking of the things that they need to do that day, or trying to figure out what they're going to do that day. I think that's a lot of people. And you get paralyzed by just not knowing what activity to do that's actually going to build your business, because that's always the trick, right? So in our daily checklist, it's activities that I'm literally doing every day. I give you guys the list to do the day after the day I do that thing. So I do this, and then I give you that list at nighttime, and then you guys do it the next day. And then I do this, and then I give you guys the list, and you do it the next day. It's literally the stuff that I'm doing to build my own business. And I don't mess around. Like I don't spend a bunch of time on things that are not growing the business. That does not make sense. And we don't have all of the time in the world, right? And we don't want to be tethered to our businesses all day. We love our people, but we also love our family and we love our lives. And we're in this business for freedom, right? So financial freedom and just time freedom, and being able to just do what we want when we want. But if you're not sure of the next thing that you need to do, well, that's like, you need somebody to tell you, and that's what the checklists are for.
I think that combined with the Get Oiling system and having it tell you like who you need to follow up with today.
Yes.
That for me is critical, because otherwise I'll sit and be like, oh, who did I talk to? And
yes.
I'm just like, again, like I don't have the mental capacity.
Yeah.
Dealing with all the other stuff.
Here, let me just tell you, you're going to follow up with 5 of these people, and that you just like, that was one of today's. Let's see. Laura, I'm so excited to see you in Calgary. I'm so excited to come to Calgary. Beata, sorry, at Diamond Loud. Oh, I figured. Nancy, I'll ask to request you. Nancy, get loud and proud about it. All y'all, just get loud and proud about it. Sarah, I love that we can do what is still working from our own teams with the courses. 100% yes. You will never in life hear me say, don't do what you were doing before, you must do this. Never in life will you hear me say that. If you're doing something that's working, then keep doing that thing that's working, and then add in these other things so it can be working better, right? That's really all that it's about. It's not about do this instead of that. If that's working, that's great. If that's not working, then go ahead and adopt something that's going to, right? Because you're being crazy if you think you're going to keep doing something that isn't working. So what are you excited about for the future? So since you're in Diamond Lane, what are you excited about for the future of your team, of your business, of your life?
I can see, like I've been saying, I've been planting seeds for a long time.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing the seeds actually sprouting.
Isn't
and
the coolest?
Having like, there's the people that are coming to me and asking, and it's like just opened up a floodgate of just different communication, a depth of communication and a depth of relationship that I didn't have with certain people, that I'm just like it's been really intense in a positive, enlightening way, and I'm just excited to see everything grow. I just, it's I'm just excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the possibility. I can see the potential. I had
Yes.
3 meetings yesterday that, like, it was just great. It was really great. And like, nobody signed up on the spot, but it's like, I'm okay with it. It's all good.
It's very few people will sign up on the spot. That's
Mhm.
why it requires that system to nurture people.
Yeah.
Yeah, very few people actually do it on the spot. That's your 2
And I
to
used to get
3%.
really upset if I had a meeting or a class and nobody signed up. I was like tormented, and then I would pull away and I wouldn't
Yep.
reach out to them again. And now I'm just like, okay, no problem. I'll follow up with you in a couple
You're
days.
just going on the list. Yeah, you're just going on the list at this point. And I think that's a really good point that you bring up, that a lot of people, I believe a lot of people are that way, that when somebody says no, they start to it's almost like they start to reassess their decision to do this business when somebody says no. You guys, most people say no right away, right? Like my builders, when I ask them to do something new, or when I present them with a new thing, like, here, let's do this thing, I think this thing's going to be really cool, a lot of them won't tell me yes on the first day, and then they'll come back and they'll be like, okay, let's go ahead and try that, because I always try my strategies with my team. and then we publish the stuff. But I literally just had that earlier today. I'm trying something with my team, and she was like, okay, I'm going to talk to my husband, and then came back and was like, okay, cool, we're in. I'm like, awesome. But most people aren't going to say yes as they're sitting there in front of you. Give them their time, give them their space. Say no big deal.
Right.
Let them know it's okay to come back to you later. Let them know it's not a big whoop. If they want to do it, they want to do it. Okay. Now, the last question is, what would you say to somebody that is on the fence about getting into Diamond Lane?
Come on in. Come on in. We want you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
like the more voices in that group, the better. Like, it's just, I love the way we feed off of each other. So yeah,
Cool.
it's such a growth space. It's such a growth space. And like the AFT and working with Bob, and I mean, just the mindset, all of it. It's just, it's a great place to be.
We're doing some awesome stuff.
Yeah.
We certainly are.
Yeah.
I'm one of my favorite things about Diamond Lane is, like, I look forward to Young Living events even more now, because I know I'm going to get to see, like, I know I get to see like everybody, but like the Diamond Laners are like, we get so, like, we're more intimately connected because we've been through more of the stuff together, right? Because we have these weekly group coaching sessions, and we know each other's stuff, and we know some heavy stuff about each other, and we know some, like, it's like, it's a family, like, it's a family. And so I look forward to that stuff. But so I just wanted to let people know. Oh, actually, hang on just a second. Crystal said, I need Diamond Lane. Nancy, good point. Sarah, I'm still struggling with not having instant results, but that's just me. I know I wasted so much time on not in YL. I don't want that FOMO for others. Yeah, right? Now, for the what I want people to know here is that you guys don't even necessarily have to pay for Diamond Lane, okay? Like, you can I mean, if you want to, you can. It's fine. But there are like different ways to get it. And one of the biggest ways that people come in is all they do is they refer Go for Gold to a friend. And then when their friend signs up, you just text us. And I can put the number, in the video here, but you just text us and let us know that your friend signed up. We confirm it, and then we invite you into the group. And then you get a free month of Diamond Lane, which is insane, you guys. Like, it's going to, even if you're just in it for a month, that's not a big deal. You're going to really grow within yourself and within your business if you actually do the stuff. Again, with everything, you have to do it. You have to do it. You're not going to grow if you don't do it. But if you do it, things are going to happen for you. They absolutely will. So what would you say, last thing to say for anybody?
It's interesting that you have to do it, because I've struggled with that for many years. of knowing what to do. Like, I mean, I've got the product knowledge, I've done the aromatherapy thing, like I've got it down. But doing the things was always where I got stuck. And having this like structure and the systems in place, like I look forward to coming into my little space here and doing the things. Like I really, I a part of it is that I don't have to struggle to think about what the things are that I'm doing.
Yes.
That's the biggest piece of it for me, is that it's just a given.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come in, do the things. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you do the things happen.
Go figure. It's like, that's it. Oh, and then Nancy said, wait, you didn't mention the stuff coming down the pipeline. There are things coming down the pipeline as well that are going to be free for paying members of Diamond Lane. And then it's just going to be a little extra if people aren't in it. But it's going to be, so we all know that I have like, that I'm like a personal brand, and Young Living is part of my brand. And then I also have other things. Well, I'm going to be teaching how to do all the things and to have multiple revenue streams. We're going to have tax people come in, financial advisors come in. I'm going to be teaching about blogging, about marketing, about affiliate marketing, about SEO, about all of the things that you need to know as you're creating this brand, right? And so that is coming up also, just so you guys know. That's what Nancy's referring to. Okay. Well, that is it for today. Tobi, thank you so much for coming on with me. I appreciate it.
It's to be here and hang out with you.
Oh, always, always.
Like the whole afternoon with you.
I know, right? We literally just got off a Diamond Lane coaching call, and then we popped right over here to do this. So awesome. Well, Tobi, you have an awesome day. Everybody else have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.